Now, please take your weapon, your quiver, and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me.
Top Pin TV is brought to you by Polaris of Benton, Benton Electric Supply, Rose Insulation, Viper Tree Arms, and Creative Creatures. Hey, thanks for tuning in this week. We got an exciting show coming up for you. Colorado, here we come. We've got tags in our pocket. We've got Robbie with an elk and a mule deer tag. We've got Dalton with a bull elk tag, and we've got the Godfather himself, Cotton Riley, going along to do what Cotton does. So stay tuned. We got some real cool footage for you coming up.
All right, we're loaded up and ready. In the morning, my dad, which is 74, myself, and my son, which is 17, we're going to head out to Colorado. This is Wednesday. Tomorrow morning's Thursday. We're going to leave out here about 4 a.m. Drive all day tomorrow, spend the night in Denver, head out the next morning, be up on top of the mountain, hopefully around noon on Thursday. And my dad, he has never been out there archery hunting before. And I'm really looking forward to trying to get him on a nice bull. My son has never been out there and killed an elk. Can't wait to get out there. The weather is awesome. So you guys hang with us here at Top Pin TV, and hopefully we'll have some good stuff coming up here in a couple days.
Robbie and Cotton have they've made it to just a few miles from Trailhead, and needless to say, this has not been the easiest drive in, and the bad luck bug bit them one more time just for old time's sake.
All right, we are literally 4 miles from the Trailhead. We're about to run out of gas. We stopped at a rest stop, locked the keys and phones in the truck. We're 4 miles from the Trailhead. Blowout. Hope this is no indication on how this hunt's going to turn out. So this is all the bad luck behind us. All we have is bright sunshine, elk, and mule deer ahead of us. That's what we're thinking. All the bad's gone, good's to come. You guys stay tuned, Top Pin TV.
The most adventurous person in the world rides an off-road vehicle with a 110 horsepower fuel-injected engine. Industry-leading torque, and independent suspension for comfort.
I don't always ride off-road vehicles, but when I do, I prefer Polaris. Stay dusty, my friends.
Polaris of Benton, on Main Street in Benton or polarisofbenton.com.
Don't trust your once-in-a-lifetime to anything but Viper tree arms. The striking edge in camera arms. You made the shot. You have a trophy of a lifetime, but now what? Who do you trust with your trophy? Creative Creatures has been in business since 2008. Owner Yvonne Mathis has completed over 700 custom mounts for clients all over the United States. Creative Creatures customizes each form, and the result is an unrivaled lifelike mount. If you're looking for a top quality 100% custom mount for a low price, call Creative Creatures 270-556-0341.
As a contractor, I depend on my subcontractors to be honest, dependable, and have quality materials and workmanship. I've trusted Barry Rose for 25 years for all my thermal and soundproofing needs. Rose Insulation carries all bad insulation if wanted, or he specializes in blown-in fiberglass insulation for walls and attics. So for all your insulating needs, give Barry Rose of Rose Insulation a call at 270-753-6403 or 270-293-7673.
After all the trouble on getting to the trailhead, we finally make it to the trailhead. So then we have to unload all the truck, put it on the trailer, hook up the four-wheeler. All we like now is about a 7-mile track down to where we normally camp.
Good now.
Well, we made it into camp last night. We had a blowout. Of course, you'll see that. Polaris wouldn't crank on us a while ago, but I think it was the altitude. We got it going. We're fixing to go get Dalton, and he's flying in here in a few minutes. We're gonna go get him, get it picked up, and tomorrow is opening morning, and we're gonna try to put a big old elk on the ground tomorrow. You guys hang with us.
What's up, update?
We made it.
You made it. Good flight?
Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
Good 28-minute flight.
There's no sheep. Lots of fresh tracks. That's good.
It's gonna happen.
Let's go kill one.
Let's do it.
Well, somebody whose name might start with a D and ended in Alton decided that they had to stay at school. They couldn't come early. But, you know, you'd think he'd have his priorities straight by now. I mean, shoot, he's a junior in high school, scouting for elk, future in college. Scouting for elk wins out for me every time, but, you know, you never know about kids these days. But they finally make it to camp, and opening morning is right around the corner.
Think we'll kill one tomorrow?
Most definitely. We're going to see some elk tomorrow.
We better kill one. We done ate all our food. We're going to have to starve and leave and go back home if we don't kill one. We'll be after chipmunks with pitchforks or something. Ain't a whole lot of meat on a chipmunk.
Yeah. They're plentiful, though.
Tender.
Tasty.
On opening morning, we got up, and I was ecstatic. I was working on Little Sleep. We decided to go down to Dad's honey hole. In the past, he's had an immense amount of success down there, and we were just all armed and ready to smoke one.
Okay, we're getting ready to go up top this afternoon on opening afternoon. We had to all three go down low. 11 bulls in the last 15 years I've taken on opening mornings. Pops is going to go back down low, setting the blind. Me and Dalton are going to go up high. Up high, there's no calling, no cow calling. You can leave them at count. Don't need them. There's only bulls and buck, mule deer. No cows, no does, nothing up there. So you're pretty much playing the wind, trying to get it right, and hopefully one will ease by you or you can stalk up on one.
If you want to be the best, you've got to sell the best. That's why Polaris of Benton is proud to be Western Kentucky's newest Ferris commercial lawn equipment dealer. Ferris is the only manufacturer that offers a full line of zero-turn mowers with a patented independent suspension system. Ferris mowers combine faster mowing speed with greater comfort. That's a win-win. And we sell them for less. That's a win-win-win. Polaris of Benton on Main Street in Benton or polarisofbenton.com.
Whether you're a commercial electrician or just looking to do some electrical work around the house, Benton Electric has what you need to get the job done. With their wide selection of top name brand tools such as Milwaukee and Klein and their huge stock of light fixtures and ceiling fans, Benton Electric is sure to meet your needs. Locally owned and operated since 1973, Benton Electric prides itself on their competitive prices and unbeatable customer service. So next time you're wiring up a big house or just need to put up some light fixtures, give Benton Electric a call at 270-527-9020. Or stop in anytime from 7 to 4:30, Monday through Friday.
You made the shot. You have a trophy of a lifetime, but now what? Who do you trust with your trophy? Creative Creatures has been in business since 2008. Owner Yvonne Mathis has completed over 700 custom mounts for clients all over the United States. Creative Creatures customizes each form, and the result is an unrivaled lifelike mount. If you're looking for a top quality 100% custom mount for a low price, call Creative Creatures 270-556-0341.
As a contractor, I depend on my subcontractors to be honest, dependable, and have quality materials and workmanship. I've trusted Barry Rose for 25 years for all my thermal and soundproofing needs. Rose Insulation carries all bad insulation if wanted, or he specializes in blown-in fiberglass insulation for walls and attics. So for all your insulating needs, give Barry Rose of Rose Insulation a call at 270-753-6403 or 270-293-7673.
Well, yesterday morning was opening day, and in the morning we went down. We set up a blind, try and catch some elk coming off the top of the mountain. We didn't see much, so that afternoon we went up to the top of the mountain, and we're just kind of waiting and seeing what come out. And on the way in, we jumped an elk, almost had a shot at it, couldn't get it on camera. And his neck was the only thing sticking out of the tree, so we didn't get a shot at it. And then we went on up there and just kind of sat and waited. And about an hour before dark, we had 7 bulls come out of the woods and kind of meander around out in the middle of that field. And we got good footage of them. We're hoping they're still there this afternoon when we go up there. We plan on taking a big elk and a big old muley.
Well, no luck on day 2. But day 3 finds Robbie knocked and loaded after some muleys.
Well, day 3, we are fixing to head up to the mountain. Brought our packs and stuff up there this morning. We're feeling good about tonight. I feel it in the air. Smells elky, feels elky. We're gonna get up there and smoke one. I feel it. Dad's gonna shoot one on the way up, and I'm gonna shoot one when we get up there. That's just how it's gonna work tonight.
On day 3 of the afternoon, Dalton was dead on. He told me, he said, Dad, we're going to kill a buck and a bull on the way up this afternoon. So right off the bat, he took the camera in hand. I led the way. We had about a 7-mile hike straight up. And sure enough, we seen some does run up on them. Beyond them, in the next meadow, we saw some good bucks, one in particular that I was fixing to stick an arrow in. So we planned on a stalk, and we worked our way in.
Don't move. Don't move.
The most adventurous person in the world rides an off-road vehicle with a 110 horsepower fuel-injected engine. Industry-leading torque. And independent suspension for comfort.
I don't always ride off-road vehicles, but when I do, I prefer Polaris. Stay dusty, my friends.
Polaris of Benton. On Main Street in Benton or polarisofbenton.com.
As a contractor, I depend on my subcontractors to be honest, dependable, and have quality materials and workmanship. I've trusted Barry Rose for 25 years for all my thermal and soundproofing needs. Rose Insulation carries all bad insulation if wanted, or he specializes in blown-in fiberglass insulation for walls and attics. So for all your insulating needs, give Barry Rose of Rose Insulation a call at 270-753-6403 or 270-293-7673.
Whether you're a commercial electrician or just looking to do some electrical work around the house, Benton Electric has what you need to get the job done. With their wide selection of top name brand tools such as Milwaukee and Klein and their huge stock of light fixtures and ceiling fans, Benton Electric is sure to meet your needs. Locally owned and operated since 1973, Benton Electric prides itself on their competitive prices and unbeatable customer service. So next time you're wiring up a big house or just need to put up some light fixtures, give Benton Electric a call at 270-527-9020 or stop in anytime from 7 to 4:30 Monday through Friday.
Don't trust your once-in-a-lifetime to anything but Viper Tree Arms, the striking edge in camera arms.
Well, the stalk went perfect. We made it past the does. The bucks were out in the field, the next meadow feeding. We had the perfect setup. We had cover all the way to the edge of the meadow. And Dalton stayed put in some cover with the camera. Lo and behold, I took off on a circle, and you can hear it on the camera, me breaking a stick. And Dalton was telling me to stop, but I didn't hear him. I kept going. And watch the buck when you see this. Watch the buck. He never takes his eye off that noise that I made on the initial stalk. Still got right up within bow range. The only problem was when I got there, it started to raise up. He was fully alert. Off they went. Oh well, you live and learn. But we sat there for a little bit. They fed on off in the timber. They actually didn't know what happened, but never got a shot at them. We went on up the mountain, and we run it on some pretty cool footage. There was some bulls and some nice mule deer buck. We got some pretty good footage of that.
Well, after the first night and seeing those 7 bulls, we couldn't help it. We had to go back up there to the top and set up on where they came out. We were thinking even if they didn't come out in the same spot, we may be able to put a stalk on one. And sure enough, they didn't let us down.
We just got set up on top of the mountain. Man, we can smell the elk. We know they're in here. We've got a high anticipation for this afternoon. The wind's good right now. We hope it stays like it is, and we plan on having a shot this afternoon.
Sure enough, the bulls came out just like the night before, just a little further down, and we were about a couple hundred yards away set up, and so we stalked. We got the wind right, and we got within about 100, 125 yards, and they were working their way to us the whole night, and I actually had several bulls come by me, but there was one in the back who just caught my eye. I just wanted to take him out, so it kept getting darker and darker, and finally he came within range. Now, when I say in range, he's probably 80 yards. And I've been practicing all summer long at 80 yards. I knew I had confidence in the shot. When I let go of the arrow, it fell just short.
Well, this concludes our 2014 elk hunt here in Colorado. We've had just an unbelievable hunt. I'm a little embarrassed to say we've saw 43 bulls, which is just unreal for this place. I've been coming here for 15 years. And we saw just numerous bulls. The good part about it is I had my son with me and my dad, and we've just had a heck of an experience. And the hunt has been a success, even though we're going home empty-handed. We actually just got back. We're packing up. My Dalton's got to catch a flight at 12 noon today, and it's like 9 o'clock right now. It takes us about an hour to get out of here. And we had a good shot last night. Big bull. Couldn't find any sign of a hit, so we're signing off for 2014 elk hunt. There's always next year. Thanks for tuning in.
Top Pin TV is brought to you by Polaris of Benton, Benton Electric Supply, Rose Insulation, Viper Tree Arms, and Creative Creatures.